But most people actually waste money forming LLCs because they don't do them right. Especially like the individuals, they co-mingle their money.
Okay, so wait a minute. That's another thing. Don't go there yet.
Everybody, welcome to another edition of the Finance Rebel Show. Y'all know me, Camari Ellis, tax accountant, long-term financial advisor or recovering financial advisor. Today is the day after tax season deadline. I came in to hang with my girl Kelly. We're at her store today, Philly Photo Spot in the Willow Grove Mall. I love this store. Been coming here for a year. How long have y'all been here?
Almost 4 years, the end of this month.
All right, so Kelly's always asking me questions about taxes. So Kelly's kind of like my client, not my client, but more like my homie. So we talk shop all the time. Plus, Kelly works in the financial industry as well, but we won't divulge her bad cave.
No.
All right, Kelly. So we were talking about taxes the other day.
Yes.
And you were asking me some things.
Oh, I asked you a whole bunch of things because people have been throwing a whole bunch of stuff out.
Like what?
So, all right. So what was the last one? One was, can LLC owners get paid on payroll? That was one.
Oh, God.
I know. Somebody said it online. I just had to clarify it.
Okay.
Then the other one was, I knew the answer, by the way. Then the other one.
You knew the answer.
All right. No, okay.
Okay.
I had a feeling I was correct in what I said, but I had to check with the expert here, as you all should always do. Don't just gamble on your own or trust these online gurus. The other question was about people with higher income.
Okay.
And what they should contribute to as far as Roth IRAs, because everybody tells you to open up a Roth IRA. Yeah, we did, versus a traditional IRA.
Yeah.
And which one is best for you if you are working for a company or if you are self-employed.
Okay.
That was another one. Oh, shit, I got a whole bunch here. You ready?
Let's go. So we got two. What else?
There was two. All right. So what qualifies as a tax deduction? Oh, somebody said you can rent out your damn house to your business.
We were talking about the Augusta rule.
Yes. And have meetings there and then get up to a $24,000 tax deduction.
Okay. So where you want to start? I'm going to let you drop because you're asking the questions.
So. Okay. So let's start at, because I think one is easy. So let's start at, can LLC owners put themselves on payroll, or are they just supposed to take an owner draw?
So that depends. It depends on how you're taxed. So everybody thinks automatically LLCs are just an LLC, but there's a couple things you can do.
So wait a minute. I think that's another thing.
Right.
LLC is not a tax class, right? It's not a tax classification?
There are, for the record, everybody listening or watching, LLCs don't do nothing for your taxes. Nothing.
Well.
And so the other thing Kelly said, I be too corporate on my videos. So it's funny because I do cuss, but I guess when I'm talking to Kelly, I probably sound more like a sailor. So no, LLCs do nothing for your taxes. No, LLCs are really a designation to protect your liability. So if you go to court, if you do something with your business, somebody can't sue your drawers off your ass, basically. That's what LLCs for, allegedly. But most people actually waste money forming LLCs because they don't do them right. Especially like the individuals, they co-mingle their money.
Okay, so wait a minute. That's another thing. Don't go there yet. Because that definitely is a difference. So first we got, is the LLC, can an LLC owner, wait a minute, is it a tax classification? The answer is no, right?
No.
It is a limited liability corporation. Company, excuse me. Not a corporation, company. Right. And it only protects you legally.
Correct.
See, now I think that's the difference right there. This is a legal classification.
Yes. And
not a tax classification.
Correct.
Oh, well, look at that. Yeah. So then an LLC, I guess, is treated on your tax return as
usually as a solo member LLC, it's filed on your Schedule C. So it's on your personal return. I've had customers or clients cuss me out about that. I have a really good friend of mine. It's like one of my best friends, right? And he's in the real estate now. And he was like, I want to be able to separate this and separate that. And I was like, the IRS really don't give a fuck what you want to separate this or separate that.
All that shit goes together?
The IRS doesn't care about your LLC.
Very interesting.
They don't.
So if it's not a corporation, right, and it is basically a sole proprietorship,
Well, right. But so sometimes the LLC could be a partnership. And also, when you are an LLC, you can elect to be taxed as an S corporation or a
Okay.
small corporation. And so when you do that, you are to then be on payroll. But there are a lot of LLCs, solo member LLCs, that put themselves on payroll inaccurately because you're not supposed to do that. But the ADPs, the paychecks. Matter of fact, I shouldn't be saying their names, so let's scratch that off. But they will charge you because they don't care about your tax compliance. They only care about
How many people you have on payroll because they're charging you per person?
now. Let's make it even simpler. How much money are you going to pay them?
That's cuter.
Fuck you, pay me. That's all they care
That's
about.
very cute. That's really cute.
That's all they care about.
Okay, so then if it's going on my personal taxes, obviously, why would I issue myself a tax form?
But people do it because one, it does help to make structure with their lives, but you're not supposed to do it, and it creates some problems. But you're supposed to do an owner's draw.
Okay, so the other side to that is you mentioned commingling assets.
Yes.
I hope everybody knows what the word commingle means.
They don't.
Okay, so what does commingle mean, Camari? Because the fuck, if we explain its basics, let's explain it and break that shit all the way down.
Vocabulary matters, man. Commingle is basically when you mix together.
And when you say mix together, you mean mix together the money.
About sex.
Okay, that's fine. But you mean mixing my regular money,
correct,
with my business money,
correct. And
that also means I'm going to just assume, and you correct me, that my business actually has to have its own bank account. And if the account is in my name, then that shit is not a business bank account, even though only business money goes into it.
It should. So there are sometimes, because remember, personal finance is personal. But I will tell a new business owner, maybe they got like a TikTok shop or they do something on Etsy. They're not really a business. They're damn near almost a hobby. I'll have them create a separate account to put their eBay money in there so they don't mix it in with their everyday bill money.
Okay, but it needs to be kept separate.
Yeah.
Now, here goes the key, right? So once it's mixed up, commingled, do it matter what the fuck I'm doing? Or have I fucked it all up?
That's why I said most people who do LLCs waste money.
I fucked it all up once I started playing in it and mixing it together.
Not to be super technical, there's a thing called piercing the veil. And so piercing the veil is you're supposed to have your LLC or your corporation or whatever, it's supposed to have its own identity, do its own thing. And when you mix the money together, it's like, is this you or is it the corporation? And they don't know.
Okay.
And so if a lawyer sues you, they're like, wait a minute, I don't know which one is which. There is no wall, there's no protection, there's no separation.
So to keep in mind, as far as personal stuff is concerned, the LLC is designed to protect you personally.
Yes.
Which means if you decided
because you can have other businesses that will form LLCs.
Right.
But it's to protect assets.
But it's to protect the assets, your personal assets,
right. And I'm not
from your business assets.
Kelly's not a lawyer either.
I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not giving legal advice.
But I talk to a lot of lawyers all the time.
There's a big ass difference between taking that and then confusing it. What I think a lot of people do is confuse it with the tax designation, and it doesn't exist as a tax designation.
Correct. Because of, LLC Twitter, LLC TikTok, LLC IG.
Ooh.
You got all these gurus that talk about stuff. You got all these people who want to.
Everybody knows so much. Nobody uses Google though.
But even Google's not always your friend either.
Google's not always your friend. But you know what it definitely says? That a legal liability company is not a fucking corporation. It's not a tax designation.
Liability company, right? So, but here's the thing about Google. Google doesn't know everything either.
That's true.
Because nuance and context matter. But
that is true.
All right, I think we beat that one to death. So
I
answered that question.
Wow.
Okay. So we're in the Willow Grove Mall. It gets a little funky up here.
You never know what you're gonna get.
So everybody thinks just because we're in the suburbs we're safe. That ain't true.
No, I mean most mass shootings happen in the fucking suburbs. I mean, and it's not by people who look like you and me. I mean, if we're here to judge, let's judge equally. So
that's true.
So the second question was, what was it? Shit. All right, I'm old. Give me a brain. I got a little bit of brain fog. If you're over 40 and you are a woman and you hit a little bit of brain fog, this is this shit right here.
I don't think that's just for women though.
I don't know.
I'm a man.
I don't know.
And I'm over 40.
Well,
over 40.
Over 40.
I'm over 40. So yeah.
And you got brain fog too?
I got something. I don't know.
Okay, that might be fucking dementia. We might need to get you checked out. But all right, that was fucking with him. But
She just suppressed the hell out of me. But,
all right, so
what's the other one?
My people who make over six figures,
Yep.
who are single people, have no kids to claim.
Right.
All right. And are looking to reduce their tax liability, but have been told to fully fund a Roth IRA because internet gurus don't know the difference tax-wise.
I mean, listen, Roth IRAs are great. I love them. They're one of my favorites, but Roth IRAs are great for future tax purposes. They do nothing for current tax situations. So, like you were talking about earlier, if they were to put their money in a 401k, 403b, 457 plan, whatever you got, it could help reduce your taxable income. Now, which helps lower your tax bill.
Oh, wait a minute. What about a traditional IRA? So it's the same. Now, keep in mind that it's an IRA. So with an IRA, you can invest in anything, right? The designation isn't the big deal, whether it's a Roth or a traditional.
But here's the deal. Sometimes, most times, when you have a pension plan at your work, 401k plan at your work.
But I'm not talking about the pension plans. We're going to leave them alone.
But you might not get any tax deductibility from your IRA because you're already covered. Yeah. Sorry.
Damn. See, that's new to me.
Sometimes. But again, that's why I said personal finance is personal. So everybody needs their own individual tailored plan. But to your point, sometimes it may make sense to put money into an IRA, a 401k, a 450 or 457 plan, so you can reduce your tax bill today. The Roth IRA is not going to do that. Okay. And so you got to run the numbers and see
which one
will
works
it help
best
now, will it help later, if you even care. I feel like nobody cares.
I feel like they don't know.
I feel like they don't care even when they do.
They just hear IRA, and then you'll see somebody jump in and be like, buy life insurance. My favorite fucking line of all. I hate it.
Listen, I love life insurance.
Why? You need an individual universal life policy.
Or you want to, create your own bank.
Create your own bank.
Banking. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's another episode. By the way, let me know, because Kelly, we were talking about doing stuff together. Let me know if you like Kelly here with me. Am I loosening up a little bit? Because he said I was too stiff.
I did not say he was too stiff. I said describe that shit so regular people get it.
I do describe it like
no, you. So if we are concerned about people not understanding the difference between a Roth and a traditional IRA, which is fine, right? I don't think that's regular general knowledge. But if basic words like commingle and with an LLC being a legal designation and not a tax designation, then I think that you have to kind of to bring it down, because people use simple words, and that's why they are so believable. And that's why it's so easy to just be like, yes, get a Roth IRA, but I make $200,000 a year, and you know what? I can't even fucking have one.
Bingo. But nobody talks about that. Hey, what other questions you got? I think we answered that one. So we got one, we got two.
Okay, and then the third one was, still brain fog here, Camari.
Okay, you're right.
The third one, so we talked about the Roth IRA versus traditional. We talked about the LLC not being a actual tax designation. Mm-hmm. I think we answered all three. And then we talked about payroll.
We talked about payroll. I could have sworn there was another one.
Was there a fourth one?
I don't know.
I thought I gave three.
I'm having man fog.
Okay. Well, yeah. I definitely have woman fog. So, ask us some questions.
So, all right, let me ask, what questions do you have? What
do I have with my taxes?
In general.
Oh,
what questions do you have?
I mean, well, I have the thing that pisses me off about taxes. Not really a question, because I understand.
What pisses you off about taxes?
So what pisses me off about taxes, from an entrepreneurial aspect of it, is that you go in and you're looking for the largest tax deduction, or you want to take advantage of the biggest tax deductions that you possibly can, right? Yeah. That you qualify for. Let me say that, because there are a lot that I just flat out won't qualify for. However, when it comes time to buy a house, refinance a house, and all those things, I feel like entrepreneurs are penalized for having those tax deductions, because what they'll do is they'll take your after gross income and use that to calculate how much they determine you make, right? So now I've found out how to deduct $60,000 worth of income, and maybe I have a taxable amount that I owe.
You found the cheat code from online.
Yeah, right. So I found that cheat code, right? But now I have $12,000, and they said, "Oh, that's cute. Your business made $1,000 a month after all of the expenses, and now that's what I can add when I go and look for a loan." You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm kind of penalized that way. But that's not necessarily everybody thing, and everybody's shit is different. So I hate feeling penalized by tax deductions.
So you didn't technically ask me a question.
I didn't ask you a question.
I know where you're going with this, and so I run into this with a lot of my real estate brokers, homies, and gals out there, and they hate me sometimes because some of them play games. Not none of my friends, but they want to have higher income because think about it, you're applying for a mortgage.
Right. So you need the higher income to qualify for the mortgage.
But why? Say why?
Because you can't fucking afford it.
Because the bank
wants to see it on paper.
Get their money back.
Right. Well, okay, yes.
And then they say, all right, well, if they're taking off all these deductions and their business isn't really profitable, how are they going to pay me back?
But I think deductions are, well, it's not subjective. I mean, fuck it. It is what it is, right? So if you pay for advertising, that's considered a deduction, right?
But here's the thing. You need to make more money.
You need to make more money. Yeah,
right?
But then you pay higher fucking taxes. Oh, so I can't get it every way around? Yes, I would like my fucking cake and eat it too.
Sorry. Me too. I don't like taxes either.
I mean, not only do I not want to file them, I don't want to pay them, but yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
That sucks.
Well, if anybody has any questions about taxes, feel free to shoot me an email at taxes@phillytaxteam.com. I'll answer them. We'll bring them to a segment. I want to come back and do more stuff because Kelly's been beating on me about talking more about taxes, making it funner. Is funner a word? All right, I'll come back. But this is the Finance Rebel Show. That's Kelly. We're broadcasting live again at Philly Photo Spot at Willow Grove, PA. I'm Camari. And again, I'll be back soon. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, y'all.